A very good evening, dude. Thanks for joining us from wherever you're watching. Tonight is the midweek edition of the show, the abridged version. You already know that. I'm Yemi Adebayo. Welcome once again. Let's take you through some of the things happening in the world of sport. As we speak, 6 matches currently going on in the UEFA Champions League. 2 matches have been played already. We're going to give you the results as we move on the show. That's not where we're starting the show tonight. As a matter of fact, I want to start from home and take you through the longest sports tournament in Nigeria. It dates back to probably the 70s. Let's start the show tonight talking about table tennis. That's our first port of call on the show tonight. Talk about the 53rd Ashojoba Molade Okoya Thomas Table Tennis Championship that is going to begin on December 1 at the Molade Okoya Thomas Hall of the Teslim Balogun Stadium. Like I said, it is Africa's oldest table tennis tournament. The tournament which has continually churned out talents for the country. We have players competing in 9 events this year, with Bosse Odusanya aiming to exceed our record in the women's singles. All right. A press conference was held earlier in the day to herald the commencement of the event. Let's just take some reactions from, let's take some tidbits from that press conference. We'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
We must, as much as possible, try to be responsible in everything we do. The family has been very determined that under no circumstances should there be a year that it will be said that the Ashojoba table tennis was not held. We started with the pandemic last year, and obviously the more titles or the more categories you have, the more players you're going to have coming around. So we initially had to have a reduction last year, but with the hope that things will be better this year, is not. Recently, the Lagos State government has warned that they are hoping that a 4th wave of the COVID is not upon us. So we need to manage the situation, most especially when we have the children, because when you talk of the cadet category, you have younger people involved. So it's something that we sat down with the Table Tennis Association and we brainstormed about, and we came up with the fact that, well, we'll do what we did last year. But our prayer is that we'll all be here this time next year to witness the full retinue of titles that the competition is used to, which normally is about 24. Myself, my siblings were being part of this competition for close to maybe the 50 years it's been running. And even for the last 10 years or whatever, the message has been passed on by our late father that if he had any greater wish, that wish is that this competition must continue. In any form, in any way, it must continue to impact on the development of table tennis in Lagos State and particularly Nigeria.
All right, Deji Okoya Thomas there, speaking for the organizers for this year. The tournament will start on December 1st. It's going to end on December 7th. Instead of the usual 24 categories to be competed in, we're just going to have 9, as the organizers have said. You're going to have competitions in the singles, men and women, doubles, men and women, mixed doubles, para-singles standing, men and women, para-singles sitting, men and women, totaling 9. And the event will take place at the Molade Okoya Thomas Hall of the Teslim Balogun Stadium. All right. Again, I want to say kudos to the organizers. They've not allowed this tournament to. They've not allowed a year to pass by without this tournament being held, and it's the longest Africa's oldest table tennis tournament, and I'm yet to see any tournament that has seen 52 editions, not organized by an association, organized by an individual. I'm yet to see that. So kudos to the organizers for ensuring the legacy of the initiator continues in spite of the fact that he has gone to greater glory. All right, so let's move on the show tonight. It's time to answer the question that has been on everybody's lips. There's been a lot of questions, and we didn't get any answers, but of course today we can talk about the Nigeria Professional Football League. Officially we're supposed to start today, but there's been a shift of dates. So let's talk about Nigeria Professional Football League. The league management company as of today has announced the release of released the 2021 NPFL fixtures and adjust the start date to December 17. What you have on your screen is the match day 1 fixtures. Today should have been the day where the 2021-2022 NPFL season would have started, but now there's been a shift. It's going to start on December 17. So match day 1 of the new season, we'll see Aqua United welcome Kano Pillars in what you could call the star match. A lot of good games actually, but let me just quickly go through what you have on the screen. Gombe United will take on Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars make a return to the top flight. Aqua United take on Kano Pillars. Lobby Stars take on Rivers United. Casina United will take on Rangers International. And this is a derby in Abia State. Imba of Aba will take on Abia Warriors. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in that one. It's an Oriental derby. Sunshine Stars will take on Wiki Tourists. Niger Tornadoes will take on Plateau United. Kwara United will take on Dakada. And MFM will take on Bremer Stars. This one, a Southwest derby. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully there won't be any other postponements, no shifts. We are already racing against time. We are behind the clock. Hopefully we're able to get our ducks in a row, put everything together, and ensure that the league goes ahead as planned. We've waited for too long. All right, so let's move on the show. Of course, the LMC have picked that December 17 start date. Let's see what happens. Let's go straight to the UEFA Champions League and give you a situation report. Let's start with the 2 matches that have been played already today. Besiktas lost at home to Ajax Amsterdam. I mean, they've done so well in the group phase of the Champions League. Okay, we'll start with Group A. Let's start with Group A. The game currently going on, around 39 minutes of football played. Club Brugge trailing RB Leipzig of Germany by 3 goals as we speak. The game between Manchester City and PSG, keenly contested encounter it has been. It's still goalless after 39 minutes of football, still goalless. All right, so that's in Group A. Let's go to Group B. In Group B, Atletico Madrid and AC Milan is goalless. Liverpool and FC Porto, the Reds, have been able to score a goal, but the goal has been chopped off. There's been a VAR check. The goal has been chopped off, courtesy of the VAR. So interesting. You have to wait with bated breath before you celebrate in the UEFA Champions League. For all you know, the goal might just be chopped off. Happened twice yesterday in the game between Barcelona and Benfica. 2 goals chopped off after both teams had celebrated, thinking they have scored in that game. All right, so we move on the show. Now let's also take a look at some of the other matches currently going on. That game I was talking about, Turkish giant Besiktas losing to Ajax. That game is concluded already, and Ajax Amsterdam have won that game. Very good performance from Eric Ten Hag's side. They've beaten everybody placed before them this season in the group phase of the Champions League. Sporting Lisbon hammering Dortmund. It's not been good for Dortmund. You expect them to do. They're in danger of not qualifying for the next round. Inter and Shakhtar Donetsk, two well-taken goals from Edin Dzeko has given Inter victory in that one against the Ukrainian side. So Inter won that game, that match day 5 game. FC Sheriff and Real Madrid. Real Madrid, after 41 minutes of football, they lead by a goal in that one. So we keep monitoring. If there's anything to report, we'll let you know. But as it is just one goal in favor of Real Madrid. All right, let's talk about what happened yesterday. All eyes were on Manchester United after the sacking of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and of course the manager in charge, the caretaker manager in charge was Michael Carrick, former player and former assistant to the departed manager, and he led his team to a 2-0 victory over Spanish side Villarreal, courtesy of goals from Cristiano Ronaldo and Jadon Sancho. And of course, it was a good one for Manchester United. He calmed the nerves, and they've been able to secure passage to the round of 16. Let's pause a little and listen to Michael Carrick, his post-match reaction after leading Manchester United to victory in his first game in charge of the team.
Yeah, the game kind of panned out a little bit as I thought. I think when you've had the results we've had and gone through kind of what we've ended up going through the last few days, it'd be very foolish to think everything we're going to come here and pick a team and it would be free-flowing football and everything would be wonderful. They're a good team, and they make you work for it, and they keep the ball off you and make you defend for spells and test you with how clever you are at closing certain spaces off, and they're very good at it. So I was well aware of that. And I had a feeling that it would be a tight game, and so I thought after half time, yeah, we'll be better. We will be better, but it proved to be a little bit tougher in the start of the second half, which okay, no problem. We had players to change it, and in the end it worked out. So delighted the way it worked out. I thought everyone played their part. Everyone played their part. All the players from the players that started to the players that came on to everyone on the bench. There was a real drive and togetherness and support for each other, which was good to see, and that gave us the result in the end.
Michael Carrick, post-game reaction, very happy with the victory for Manchester United. All right, Chelsea as well were rampant in their game against Serie A giants Juventus. They hammered the Italian side 4-0. Let's quickly listen to Thomas Tuchel, the Chelsea manager, speaking immediately after that game. Of course, very happy Thomas Tuchel praising his team for a job well done.
Well, it was a very strong performance and outstanding result. We knew we had to be patient. At the same time, we were responsible for the rhythm, for the intensity, and we had to take care about the details, when to accelerate the game and be sharper like in the first match. And the team did all this. It was great performance from everybody, so full credit to the players. What an effort, what an attitude, and yeah, to score so many goals against a team who defends so well is amazing achievement. So fantastic evening for us with a great result, and it's important now to enjoy it also, to not get carried away, but to enjoy it. Tomorrow is a day off for the players. They fully deserve it. And from Thursday afternoon, we prepare the next match. So we will keep the feet on the ground, but it was a very, very strong match, of course.
All right, that's it. Nothing has changed in the UEFA Champions League. So let's take a look at the Europa League game that was played earlier today. Spartak Moscow and Napoli. Game ended 2-1 in favor of Spartak Moscow, which also parades Nigeria's Victor Moses. Victor Osimhen couldn't play in this one, currently injured and trying to rehabilitate. So in Group C for the Europa League, it has ended Napoli losing to Spartak Moscow in Russia. Game ended 2-1 in favor of Spartak Moscow. Let's quickly go back to the UEFA Champions League and see if anything has changed. But like I said, nothing has changed in the UEFA Champions League. Most of the matches approaching half time. So Club Brugge, RB Leipzig's 3, Manchester City and PSG is still goalless. All of this match is currently going on, approaching half time. Let's see other results if there's any change. Atletico Madrid, AC Milan, goalless. Liverpool, FC Porto, still goalless. That's in Group B. Let's go to Group C. Game already concluded. Ajax Amsterdam defeating Besiktas 2-1. Sporting Lisbon currently giving Dortmund a beating. The 2 goals up in that game. They've got into halftime. Inter defeated Shakhtar Donetsk 2 well-taken goals by Edin Dzeko. FC Sheriff and Real Madrid. Real Madrid leading in that one by a goal. And a quick update, RB Leipzig has scored the 4th goal in their game against Club Brugge. All right, so that's the show for today. Hope that you've been able to enjoy all that we've been able to bring to you on this abridged version of the show. We're going to be back here again tomorrow, take you on a trip across the money-spinning world of sports. I'm Yemi Adebayo. Bye-bye now.